Oh, YouTube, right here, back with another Dead by Daylight video. I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna be trying to get back into the DVD content space right here. Starting with this video, depends because I am very busy lately. But enough of that. Today we're gonna be going over some Five Nights at Freddy's concepts, I guess you could say, because if you guys don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's is confirmed to be coming for this summer. Which is presumably the anniversary chapter, could be the chapter after the anniversary, like they've been doing the last couple years. But Five Nights at Freddy's is probably going to be the biggest chapter to ever come to DVD. So I imagine they know how big it's going to be. They're not ready for it, but they know how big it's going to be, and it's going to be big enough to warrant the anniversary. So we're going to be looking at three concepts I have right here: one through Steam, one through Reddit, and not Reddit, through the DVD forums, and then one through the DVD wiki. So I'm gonna start with this one and basically my thoughts on them, see if I could see it being like a real concept, like if it could actually come to the game, or if it's, probably not gonna happen if it's unrealistic. But here we go. So we got the attraction slash the salvage. I could definitely see one of those names being legit. The spring lock, maybe. I don't know. Difficulty, intermediate difficulty doesn't really matter. Terror rate is 32 meters. Yeah, I could see that. Speed 4.6. Yeah, I like it. Height average. I like it. Power. Fazbear's Fright. Fazbear's Fright. The attraction can release a powerful scream that can blind survivors, weakening their hearing, and even drain small progress in nearby gens within 10 meters of the attraction. The survivor's screen will go white for 3 seconds, showing hallucinations of the attraction's real face twitching, and then afterwards we'll be able to see and hear again. Alright, I like it. So a scream, like a jump scare scream sound, oh yes, hearing that in DVD would be so nice. And it blinds, weakens their hearing, which we never see. The only add-on I think in the game, that the only concept DVD that ever has like the deafening sound is the hag add-on, I think, that deafens you whenever you trigger her trap. Draining gens. The survivor's screen will go white, showing hallucinations. I like the implementation of hallucinations. That's what I really want to see. Okay. Getting hit by the attraction automatically sends you back into a normal state. When generators are sabotaged, they can't be worked on for 3 seconds and will drain a little bit of progress. Alright. Special ability Stealth Mode allows you to crouch, become undetectable, and move a little slower. When your gauge is fully charged, you scream even louder and charge at the survivor, hitting them with normal damage, and you slow you down by 2% for 30% or for 30 seconds. I like it because I've definitely also wondered, is he going to be like a hyper aggressive chase killer with anti-loop somehow, or if they're going to go for a more stealthy approach, slow approach with him. So this dude implemented a stealth aspect, which I like. It's actually pretty cool. Crouch, undetectable, slower. When you charge, you scream. Yeah, I like it. I always come back. He will come back. He always does. When a survivor stuns or blinds. Oh, this is a perk. Okay. When a survivor stuns or blinds you, gain a 3% speed boost. Once you knock down a survivor who stunned you, you lose how much they've added to your speed boost in stats. Wait, what? When a survivor stuns or blinds you, you get a 3% speed boost. Once you knock down the survivor who stunned you, you lose how much they added to your speed boost, so 3%, and stacks all the way to 9%. Interesting. System error. The survivor gets 3 chances. They lose 1 chance every time they fail a skill check. The survivor gets 3 chances. They lose 1 every time they fail a skill check. Okay, and gain another chance every time they complete 1. With the max of being 3. If survivor loses all 3 chances, they suffer from both blindness and oblivious for the rest of the game. Damn, that's actually pretty nice. I like it because it's supposed to represent the whole maintenance system in Fnaf 3. They also take longer to repair gens and no longer have to worry about skill checks. You will also be notified when the survivor has lost 3 chances by a huge error. Alerts that appear over their name at the bottom left. That'd be cool. That's actually cool. I like that. Spring locked. When a survivor fails a skill check or leaves, the generator they're working on explodes and will be locked for 30 seconds. Wow, that's kind of crazy. They just miss a skill check or they get off that gen just becomes blocked for 30 seconds, and it starts regressing too. Crazy. And these are other perk ideas. When a survivor's vision radius, when in a survivor's vision radius, you move 0% slower. When outside the survivor's vision radius, the fog increases slightly, considerably, and you do pallet break, vaults, and J kicks to 15% faster. Huh. Interesting. These are also random perks. Nah, not bad. Not a bad idea. I actually like this. Adding that little bit of stealth and a little bit of chase as well. I like it. I like it. Not bad. Alright, let's check out this one. Yeah. Killer, the animatronic, aka Springtrap, real name William Afton. A fear-inducing killer, the animatronic uses his power, haunting fear, to make survivors see phantoms and reduce their field of view. You can also go into a stealthy stance to get the jump on survivors, causing them to scream in fear. See, I like how all these people have kind of like the same general theme of Springtrap using hallucinations. He kind of has to, like, that's the whole thing with Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is the hallucinations. So it's like if he doesn't in his real iteration when he comes out this summer, doesn't have some form of hallucinations, it's like, bro, what? It's like they kind of have to do like hallucinations of some kind. I know we already kind of have the hallucinations in game with Doctor, but we kind of had to. That's like literally Springtrap core. Base cosmetics. Tattered rabbit head. Okay. Tattered suit. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, his cosmetics are gonna go so hard too. Maybe I'll make a cut and see like which cosmetics I wanna have Springtrap. Which cosmetics I wanna see when he comes out. If I remember. Power, haunting fear. Fear has always been what drives him, and here he can finally exploit it to his advantage. The animatronic can use his power to enter a stealthy stance to get the jump on survivors, releasing a blood-curdling screech 12 meters in front of the animatronic, causing them to scream and raise their fear by 1 level. Survivors in the chase or in the terror radius of the killer will have their fear raised every 60 seconds. Okay, so implementing the jump scare part, I like it. So, level 1 of fear, they get a slight field of view reduction. Interesting, I wonder how that would look. Moderate field of view reduction. Level 3, tremendous field of view reduction. Everything looks grayish to the survivor in the state of fear. Phantom animatronics will appear near survivors and will jump scare the fearful survivor, causing them to scream and disrupt them, jerking the camera towards the phantom. Oh, yes! That already is just like, yes! Again, including hallucinations, including the phantom animatronics. That's what we need. Phantom animatronics are not visible to survivors not in level 3 fear. In order for survivors to go down to levels of fear, they must be outside the killer's terror radius or have a fellow survivor snap them out of it. Survivors will return to having no fear upon being snapped out. Yeah, just like Doctor, makes perfect sense. I love it. I love it. Your fear will consume you. Perks. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one more than this one already. This one is so sick. It's kind of literally like Doctor with the whole levels of madness, levels of fear. But even this, if this came to the game, I would love this. Perks. Silent murder. You quietly move from one victim to the next. After hooking a survivor, gain the unpredictable side effect for 30 seconds. Yeah, not bad. That's kind of like what's it called? Furtive chase. Except instead of hooking the obsession, it's just whenever you hook another survivor. I like it, not bad. That's kind of the sad thing about DVD perks is that we have so many perks in the game, so it's kind of hard to not kind of overlap perks with new perks with old perks. Mechanical obsession. You will not allow your prey to escape your grasp. You are obsessed with one survivor. When starting a chase with your obsession, all generators within 20 or 32 meter radius will explode and begin regressing. This perk has a cooldown of 30 seconds. Okay, so just when you chase your obsession, all gens in a 32 meter radius will explode. Damn, okay. I mean, talk about the new freaking ruin. Not really, but just a passive perk that you don't really got to worry about. Hide if you want, do not save the others, it will not save you. Hex, it's me. The more you make your victims suffer, the weaker they'll become. Every time you hook a survivor, gain a token up to 6. All hook survivors gain the blindness. All hook survivors get the mangled. All hook survivors get the exhausted. All hook survivors get the hindered. All hook survivors gain the oblivious. All hook survivors get the exposed. These effects will stack. Only survivors who have been hooked once will gain the effect. These effects will persist as long. Wait, so you're telling me that they're just permanently hindered if you have 4 tokens? Wait. That's kind of crazy. Just a permanent hindered, permanent oblivious, permanent exposed. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Ooh, and this got some add-ons just because Fredbear plush. Ooh, oh, his add-on's gonna be so cool too. A stuffed toy of a golden bear adds a level 4 of fear. Extreme field of view reduction. Nightmare animatronics will appear and not only jump scare the survivor, but give them the exposed side effect for 30 seconds too. Survivors will scream but not have their cameras jerked to the nightmare animatronic. They're not visible survivors in level 4. Cool. Even cool. Just something else to, for the love of, for the Fnaf fans. Training tape, yes. A tape explaining how to use the spring lock suits. Survivors' fear will no longer go down while outside the terror radius. They must have a teammate step in up. And that's kind of crazy. More. Springtrap lifts up the survivor with both hands and bites into their skull, crushing it. He then proceeds to drop the body and screech at the camera. Huh, not bad. I hope that his Mori has to do with the spring lock suit. I would love to see him pick up the survivor, put him in a spring lock suit, and have what happened to him happen to that survivor. Him putting in the suit and then them freaking out and then getting spring locked. Oh, that'd be so so simple but so freaking cool. I would love that. I don't want to just be him just using his weapon and just stab, right? That'd be kind of lame. I want him to use the spring lock suit. I want him, even that's him biting their frontal lobe just for that reference. But I know the hardcore Fnaf fans would probably be it's a spring lock, spring trap did the bite of it. No. So, all right, last one. Five Nights at Freddy's concept. The attraction. The Twisted Killer creating backdoors for himself and the phantoms of old animatronics he built by using lockers around the map. His personal perks beyond death, twisted agony, and true intent paint a path of fear as others believe you to be dead only to be found out wrong. Take the generators in the trial and turn them into sources of torment and make people unaware until they are exposed to mere heartless slaughter. So we got name the attraction. Yeah, I think that's probably the most likely name in it. The attraction, the animatronic. Something like that. Springtrap has a realm, the horror attraction. I do believe we will get a map for sure too. Weapon, the axe. This is everybody's theory that he's gonna have an axe. 115, 4.6, 24 meter terror radius. Okay. Wim always lurked in the shadows, watching for his moment to find, isolate targets, lead them away with the thoughts of gift and fun. And even now, after he spent years rotting away, he still knows how to find backdoors to slip through to catch his victims. Passive ability, cameras. On 8 random lockers, cameras are placed on top of them. By holding on the power button, the attraction sees the aura of all lockers with a camera attached to it. Holding the power button and pressing the ability button while facing a locker with the camera attached will transfer the attraction's consciousness to it instantly. While looking through the camera, the attraction is able to tag survivors with hyperventilation by looking at them for 3 seconds. Survivors can break cameras and cause them to respawn after 20 seconds and will appear on a different locker. The attraction is able to transfer his consciousness back to his body by tapping in the attack button. That is really sick. I did not think that they could implement the camera system. I mean, technically they could. We have the Singularity who uses biopods, which are literally cameras. So technically, I guess they could do it, and that would be really freaking sick. So already off to a good start with this. I like this. Sees the aura of lockers with the camera. Hold the power button to transfer his consciousness. Looking at the camera, tags our type of a nation. Kind of literally like Singularity here. We're tagging them. Okay, yeah, I like it. Haunting lockers. While looking through a camera or standing near a locker, pressing the ability button will mark a locker and it will become haunted. Haunted lockers emit a green smog from it. There can only be 7 haunted lockers at a time. Haunted lockers will inflict nearby survivors with hyperventilation as a backdoor for the attraction. When charging Specters of Agony, the aura of haunted lockers are revealed to the attraction in green. Holding the ability button when facing a haunted locker for 4 seconds will have the attraction enter from it at any distance on the map instantly. Doing this will remove the haunted effect from the locker, and Specters of Agony will go on cooldown for 8 seconds. Lockers the attraction is teleporting to will start to shudder. Okay, so far he's a mix of Singularity and Dredge. I don't see him having a teleport. I feel like he'll be kind of on the lower end of map traversal, but not bad. I like it. Special mode, Phantom Rush. While charging Specters of Agony, looking at a haunted locker and holding the attack button will cause that locker to slam its doors wide open. Once the doors have been opened, a phantom rush starts for 18 seconds. During a phantom rush, animatronics will pour out from it and start to move around the map towards all haunted lockers or lockers with the camera attached to them. Phantom moves at 4.0 meters and have a line of sight of 24 meters. Only 6 phantoms can come out of the locker at once. If a phantom animatronic sees a survivor from a distance, it will jump scare them. Survivors who are jump scared will be given the hyperventilation status effect. When a survivor gets jump scared, a phantom rush duration is increased by 5 seconds. Survivors can end a phantom rush early by closing the doors of the haunted locker, but doing so will reveal the location by Killer Instinct for 10 seconds. Upon the phantom rush ending, Spectre's agony goes on cooldown, and that targeted locker is no longer haunted. I like that. That's actually pretty unique and pretty sick. I like that a lot. That seems really fun. Hyperventilation. When a survivor is looked at by a camera or is jump scared by a phantom, they start to hyperventilate for 20 seconds. Survivors who suffer from hyperventilation will have their vision intermittently fade to black, then back to normal for the duration. Oh, that'd be so sick. It's literally like the games. Hyperventilation will be reset if a survivor is within range of a haunted locker or jump scared by a phantom animatronic. Hyperventilating survivors will also have the sound of their breathing increased by 50. Oh, that's nice. Then they went all in on the add-ons too. Holy. Let's just look at the very rare or the ultra rares, and then we'll call it here. A child drew themselves and their friends together with the friendliest character in the pizzeria, the yellow rabbits. Iridescent drawing. When a survivor enters the radius of a haunted locker, their auras are revealed for 10 seconds. When a survivor enters the radius of a haunted locker, they become exposed. Okay. This effect lasts for 25 seconds when leaving the radius, but refreshes if the survivor gets jump scared. Okay. As the survivor gets jump scared by a phantom, their movement speed is reduced by 2% when healthy. The effect can be stacked up to 4 times and is lost when they enter the injured state. Bring Bonnie's mask. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, perks. Yeah, I forgot. Beyond death. Whenever others thought you were dead, you end up returning to torment them, never letting them forget you. When you hook a survivor who has stunned you, Beyond Death activates for 60 seconds. During this time, you become undetectable and all audible sounds you produce are reduced at 40%. Ooh, that's nice. So you get stunned and you're undetectable for 1 minute and you make way less sound when breaking things, basically. Not bad. Oh, I got the hiccups now. 40%. Not bad. Despite being trapped and mangled, you strike with the might of a machine. After a survivor unhooks, set up the survivor for the next 100 seconds. If they were to lose the health state from a basic or special attack, they become broken for 42 seconds. So whenever they unhook a survivor for 1 minute, if they lose the health state, they become broken for 42 seconds. That's very specific. Interesting. I like that. Okay. True intent. You hide the truth from your guests until it's too late. Until when you sacrifice the survivor, the aura of the closest survivor to you is revealed for 9 seconds. Ooh. If that survivor was to be on their final hook stage, they additionally become exposed for 20. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so you kill a survivor, then the nearest survivor to you is revealed for. Dang, yeah, that's good. That's good. More. The attraction slams his axe into the ground and walks over to the survivor. He then picks them up and places their head in his mouth. The attraction then slams his animatronic jaws on the survivor, breaking their skull and instantly killing them. The attraction then opens up his mouth and drops the survivor before picking up his axe. Yep, again, pretty simple. Nice little reference to the people who know. Oh, buy the 57, buy the 83, right? But yeah, I like it. These concepts are awesome. It just gets me even more excited for the eventual Five Nights at Freddy's chapter this summer. I'll be covering everything regarding that. We got also another chapter coming up soon, which you may or may not enjoy. If you know, you know. I'll definitely be covering that as well. But if you guys enjoyed this video, also, before I end this video, I'm gonna show some cosmetics that I think I would really love to see for Spring Trap. Alright, here we are back, and first costume up I would love to see would be obviously AOG Spring Bonnie. This is like probably one of the more requested ones, I would definitely say. Classic. We've only really seen a legit Spring Bonnie in Fnaf world, so seeing it legit in 3D would be awesome. Next up, I have the Yellow Rabbit from the Fnaf movie. Now, this one could get a little tricky because it depends on which Spring Trap, if it is Spring Trap, do they use. Do they use the base from the movie? Some people are suggesting that it might be the Fnaf movie that they get instead of the Fnaf game. or Springtrap from the game with this as a cosmetic. So depending on what they do, either way, I would love to see the Yellow Rabbit from the movie. Next up, I have, this is probably a hot take, I would love to see Scrap Trap. Nobody loves this design, and they say it's like a huge downgrade. I mean, I do think it is a downgrade, but it kind of makes sense after the whole fire that he would not look the exact same. So, and he would have to piece himself back together. So yeah, I would love to see Scrap Trap. Next up, I have Burn Trap, which I don't think is likely, considering it's more recent. It's the most recent out of all these cosmetics I've listed so far. And then there's also other theories that it's not even William Afton, it's a mimic and stuff like that. So then it gets a little complicated. So I would love to see Burn Trap. I like the design. It's all like more gnarly than base Springtrap, I would say. Looks more crazy. I don't like it more, but it looks more crazy, I would say. And then lastly, this is probably the one I want probably the most. I would love to see Trap. This is a very chilling costume, and it is so creepy, and I would love to see it. It would literally be perfect. Hit that Homelander meme. But yeah, that's about it for the video. Let me know what you guys think. What do you guys want to see from the FNAF chapter? Do you think it even is going to be Springtrap? Do they just go with Freddy? Like, what do you want to see? What are your expectations? And we will definitely be covering everything related to FNAF and DBD when the time comes during the anniversary. Thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys next time.